Okay, so for this SAT tool, there will be a question on optimization and it involves a geometrical shape. Okay, so I'm giving you one example of the geometrical shape. So in order to find the volume of a prism, do you know the formula? Do you know how to find the volume of a prism? Azif? Volume of a prism?
Yes. The area of the triangle times the length.
Okay, instead of say area of the triangle, in this case it's a triangle. Okay, so we should say area of cross section. So this is called cross section. Okay, CS, cross section, time by the length. Okay, this one I forgot to give you the length. Okay, I give you the length 15 cm. Okay. Okay, so area of the cross section. So you must know the area of the cross section. So if the question asks you find the volume of this prism, okay, prism, the formula is like that. So now the cross section is a triangle. So we label the triangle. So you put down there area of triangle ABC. Time by the length is 15. Okay, done. So now how to get the area of a triangle? Do you know? So you can write at the side or you can write below there. How to get the area of a triangle? So we will write down area of triangle ABC. Okay, usually we use the formula half base times height. Correct? So now, in this case, if AC is the base.
Sorry,
the base, sorry, if AC is the base, then you tell me which one is the height? The height will be here. Okay, if I name this O.
So it's
be
BX. Oh, sorry.
OB.
BO.
BOOB also can. So now, do you know OB? Do you know H? How to find H? So all this you must show it to the examiner. Okay,
So
how to
Pythagoras
find?
theorem?
Yeah, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now you tell me how to use Pythagoras theorem.
Okay. 5 minus X.
Okay,
Minus
5 X. I need to
square. Sorry, squared. I almost
Minus.
forgot. Minus X squared.
Okay. So now you expand and you simplify.
Got it.
So this one will end up to be 25 minus 10x. Right? So the base, so I put into here, the base is 2x. The height is square root of 25 minus 10x. Okay. So I cancel off. So it becomes x square root of 25 minus 10x. So this is, so then I say, therefore, volume of the prism is equal to x square root of 25 minus 10x times by the length 15. Done. Okay. So you have to also know how to find the volume of a pyramid, how to find the volume of a like the cube, cuboid, all are the same. As long as prism, this is the formula to find the volume. Yeah, how to find the volume of a sphere? 4/3 pi r cube. Right? Okay. After we ask you to form the formula, okay, for the function of the volume, what else will we ask you? What were the question followed by? You got the volume already. What question will, oh, sorry, it's not x squared. It should be 10x. Okay, what is another possible question that I will ask you from here? Thaddeus?
What is the value of x to have the maximum volume?
Okay, so you see all of you all straight away jump to the last question one. You always miss the question right before this. On the very first day when Mr. teach you, correct, every function given to you, actually the most important thing is the what? What are the value of x that will make this function work? Am I right? So what is that called?
Domain.
Yes. So you see, we are always think of optimization, definitely ask for maximum or minimum. In between the question, I will ask you, find the possible value of x. I won't use the word domain, but you know, when I say possible value of x, you know is domain. All right? Okay. So do you know how to work this out? Do you know how to work this out? So I'll give you some time to think. Okay, so every time when we have this type of problem solving, first thing we must know that volume, length, that is our x, scalar. Did I spell correctly? Scale. No. Scalar quantity. So any scalar quantity, the value must be greater than 0. Okay, that is the first thing. All right. So what else you have to look for if you look at the volume function to determine the domain? To determine the domain. Okay, x must be smaller or equal to 5/2. How you know that? How you know that? Very good. How you know that? How you know that x must be smaller than or equal to 5/2? If you follow my lesson from the very beginning, we know that whatever in the square root must be more than or equal to 0, correct? So you get this part. So when you work this out, you always go like that. So your answer for this question will be, you work out, you write down like that. Okay, x must be greater than or equal to 0 or 25 and 25 minus 10x must be greater than or equal to 0. So 25 must be greater than or equal to 10x. This step is not necessary. If you can just straight away write x must be smaller than or equal to 5/2. So therefore, the domain x is a member of real number, and x must be greater than or equal to 0, but less than or equal to 5/2. Done. So then after that, only the question will ask, find the value of x such that the volume of the prism is maximum. Okay, right? So then you start to differentiate. Yeah. So you have your Vx equal to 15x square root of 25 minus 10x. Okay, so now you can straight away differentiate from here, or there's another way of doing it. Who still can remember? If I have this type of function, I'm going to use certain thing. I don't have to use product rule to differentiate this. I have a better way of doing it. So what is it? Still remember, I got tell you before, if I let y equal to v squared. Yeah, if I let y equal to v squared. So when y is maximum, v is also maximum. Still remember this? So my y is 225 x squared 25 minus 10x, right? So you look, in this case, okay, take out your calculator, 225 times 5. Don't have to waste your brain juice. 225 times 5, what is the answer? Hello, you have to be proactive. When I say 225 times 5, you have to take out your calculator and times. 1125. Okay, then I bring the x squared in. 5x squared minus 2x cubed. So now if I differentiate this, isn't it? It becomes very easy to differentiate. Hello? So I equate equal to 0. That means I have 10x minus 6x squared equal to 0. So x equal to 0 or x equal to 5/3. Then I draw the sine diagram of dy dx. 0 to 5/2. Then 5/3 is here. Since the question say maximum, so I know here is a plus, here is a minus. So I answer the question because I make this statement earlier. So I can straight away say that the volume is maximum. When x equal to 5/3 cm, right? Are you okay? Any question on this? Hello? So the exam question definitely not as simple as this in the sense that I will phrase it in such a way that you must know how to analyze the question, okay? Any more question on this?
Miss,
Yeah, Johan, yes?
Irfan.
Ivan, okay.
The volume can be 0.
Okay.
The x.
When x equal to 0, I don't know how is, if x equal to 0, the volume is 0, why not? Why volume cannot be 0?
Oh,
That means there is one piece of paper only, no? Two dimension is without 0, without volume. That means if x is 0, correct? That means the whole thing is just a two-dimensional, that means just a rectangle like that.
okay.
And here is 5, and here is 12. So is there a volume? No volume. Okay. Two-dimensional shape, you don't have a volume. Only 3D got volume. But don't go into virtual volume, okay? Sorry, just I forgot to record. Just write it down. Okay. So any other question that you like to ask? Okay. Practice 2 for E. So you got your, I think T is 1.78, correct? So you are supposed to find this. This is the correct one. Okay, you are supposed to find N 1.78 and not this one. Not this one. Because the question asks for the number, not the rate. Find the number when the rate is increasing at the maximum. Okay. So you sometimes you can correct my answer one. You read, you straight away know. So you see this is your okay, this is your T equal to 0.577. Question 4. Practice 5, question 4B. Okay. Okay. And T is greater. After that, is decreasing with increasing rate. Decreasing. Is there a point of inflection? Let me check. Let me check the practice 5 first. I know is the graph, is there a point of inflection? I just want to know. If there isn't a point of inflection, then it shouldn't be. Question 4. Question 4, the function is nt equal to 24 minus 12 divided by t squared minus plus 1. Okay, everyone, you can key this into your calculator first. Or this is your n prime t. It should be nt graph, right? It should be nt. So there is one error there. I write n prime t. It should be nt graph. So show that, sketch the graph of n prime t. Hence, describe the changes of nt. Yeah, this is n prime t graph. Okay, if this is n prime t graph, look, because n prime t is always, okay, this is your nt. So your n prime t graph is this. So that means is n prime t graph is always above t-axis, correct? So therefore, nt is always increasing, right? But you look, the rate is start from 0, go up to maximum at 0.577. Then after that, from 0, the rate at 0.577, it decreased. So that's why NT is increasing with decreasing rate. So whatever I give is correct. Should be increasing with decreasing rate. So is decreasing, that is wrong. Should be increasing with decreasing rate. So please do the changes. NT after 0.577 second, NT is increasing with, so this one change, huh? Decreasing rate. Okay, so I have the error there because the graph given is the n prime t graph. Okay, so any more question? Okay, do you know how to differentiate this? Brandon? Do you know how to find n prime t? Brandon? Brandon, are you there? Okay, Mr. Brandon Ho. Lag. Okay, lag, never mind. Now, do you know how to find n prime t for this one? Cindy, do you know? Cindy? Okay, so what you need to do, okay, if you know, Cindy, can you talk? No. Okay, So this is exactly like this type of function, correct? This is exactly like this type of function. Still remember the logistic function that I told you? Yeah. The whole thing at the bottom, you bring up. Okay. So I got -12. Bring down the power. Copy down the whole thing. Power take away 1 times by the derivative of the power. Okay. So I got 24t divided by t squared plus 1 to the power of 2. So you see, as t go, it will never become 0. Huh? It will approach 0 but never become 0. The 24. Okay. So any more other question? So please